What is up, Theta homies? It is your boy Justin Bassetti back again with another Theta token video, another Theta token update. Just a friendly reminder, if you're new to the channel trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, please hit that like and subscribe button. Check out all the links down below in the description for all the links I post in this video, along with my Guardian node if you're trying to stake as much Theta tokens to it, or my Elite Edge node if you're trying to stake your T-Fuel. Either way, help out my channel, help out the Theta network, but overall help yourselves out. Earn as much T-Fuel passively as possible and utilize it however you want on Theta Drop, Open Theta, any of the subchains on Theta, or just withdrawing it back to your wallet. So enough of that introduction, we're going to go on to X with more Theta news. I feel like in the last week or so, there has been a lot more updates and I really am looking forward to sharing it for you guys. And you really are looking for as much Theta news. I believe my channel is definitely the best one for it when it comes to consistent news. So if you don't mind, please hit that like and subscribe button. So going on to X, we're going to see that. Here with CoinDesk, they posted, the AI boom is overloading data centers and straining traditional energy resources. Can decentralization in the form of DePin offer a solution? Mitch Liu, CEO and co-founder of Theta Network, makes the case. Opinion for the CoinDesk DePin vertical. You can see here that this was posted on July 12th of 2024, so pretty recent in the making of this video. So going on that here, we're also going to see that this was written by Mitch Liu, so himself has integrated his own perception on it. Of course, he's going to be the one that has probably his own opinion about it, but kind of hoping that there would be other individuals writing about it rather than just Mitch. But when you do have CoinDesk and you hover over it themselves, you do see that they have 3.1 million followers. So I guess when you have the person that's trying to advocate for it, it makes sense coming from their end, and hopefully more branches from other writers will be able to write something similar or their own sense about the topic when it comes to DePin. Just a little bit more of a background we're going to see here. Most of us don't think twice when popping something in the chat GPT. We've gone from expecting the result that Thai food near me in a few seconds to itineraries for a 2-week food tour around Thailand just as quickly. The end user experience for this doesn't feel very different, but the energy standpoint, a lot has changed. A chat GPT search reportedly uses 10 times as much power as a Google search query. With the current energy infrastructure already nearing its limits, the Gen AI industry is worried about the overloading data centers and returning to non-renewable energy sources. Even OpenAI's Sam Altman has called for clean energy to solve the impending Gen AI compute crisis. Decentralized compute networks offers a promising answer to the Gen AI energy question. Leveraging DePin will encourage technology development, democratize access to powerful resources, and onboard more users into Web3. Who says crypto can't be green? And also it says here in italicized, this op-ed is part of CoinDesk's new DePin vertical covering the emerging industry of decentralized physical infrastructure. That is what DePin stands for. So for those who are still trying to learn more about it, definitely check out my previous videos about DePin and Theta, because decentralized physical infrastructures will basically utilize these data centers for these type of resources so that we don't have to build so much and private companies don't have to waste so much energy. That's basically the quick summary of it. If people agree with me, definitely comment down below. If you disagree, put some of your own comments down below and we can start a discussion. The solution powering Gen AI explosion could very well be in your home office. Decentralized networks can leverage the power of edge nodes operated from computers and laptops. If a computer meets the minimum hardware requirements, a user can set up the node operating dashboard in a few minutes. The network then uses untapped GPUs to run compute tasks in the background. Decentralized edge computing can also help balance the computational load more effectively by processing data closer to its source. Edge AI reduces latency and enhances efficiency. So basically that if I, for example, wanted to do some sort of processing, my neighbor, if they're using some sort of edge node, can utilize their extra whatever source they are not using to help my source out so that it doesn't increase the latency. So meaning that it doesn't take as long in case it was my work that still needed help, but I needed someone else from down the block. It'll be faster if my neighbor was using that resource. So that is just a quick example for what they are saying here. DePin compute networks aren't only providing new power resources, but also rewarding the power suppliers. At Theta, for example, edge cloud node operators can earn T-Fuel or TNT20 tokens for completing compute jobs. They can further stake these tokens to help govern and secure the blockchain from edge cloud clients. It's similar to Near's cloud and computing for blockchain projects or Flux for dApps. Participants receive tokens to lend their resources to a network. Decentralized compute networks present a win-win scenario. Node operators can exchange their reward tokens for other assets, and Gen AI applications can harness their necessary energy. Through attractive rewards, DePin also effectively lowers the barriers to Web3 entry, and as countless airdrops have shown us, rewards are an easy way to encourage more users to explore and contribute to the ecosystem at large. So for example, if we have a lot of people really into this investment, into the ecosystem, for example, of Theta, that their energy resources, it's going to be a lot safer in terms of just quicker renewable energy without wasting too much energy altogether, and people in the community are going to be rewarded for it. That's altogether what Theta is in terms of their definition right here, and it makes sense for this operation to be implemented somehow, but only fingers crossed. We got to see if businesses and companies want to implement it. In terms of money, they're always trying to save, so I'm hoping that this one day will be a normal everyday use when it comes to Theta and just edge computing. Sustainability. Environmentalists will tell you that reusing existing resources is one of the most beneficial climate actions you can take. DePin protocols apply this idea to computing networks by providing new utility to underutilized hardware. Very few home computers are running at full power 24/7. DePin repurposes the CPU and GPU and, in turn, reduces the need to manufacture new devices. This approach maximizes available resources while enhancing network efficiency. While the total energy usage might increase due to the higher availability of GPUs, the decentralized model ensures that this energy is used sustainably. Despite its potential, skepticism from the general public during the DePin rollout is practically a given. The industry has a lot of work to do before it can prove it's matured past FTX level disasters. Environmental concerns around mining are still popular arguments against cryptocurrencies. This means DePin use cases or protect the climate are incredibly valuable. DePin providing green solutions for our favorite AI tools is even better. It's another proof point for DePin being a solid path toward mainstream adoption because of the energy saving and green when it comes to the worldwide adoption. Hopefully global adoption for Theta Network. Democratizing Gen AI access. It's not just an energy question, and access to high-performance GPUs has traditionally been limited to large enterprises. Cloud providers are expensive, and their packages often don't match a small business need. This exclusivity has prevented smaller institutions from leveraging advanced AI tools. It's a repeat of all too common technology phenomenon. Financial barriers ensure those with capital stay in power. Gen AI can support breakthroughs from new rare disease treatments to completing crypto transactions. There must not be a limit to just a few actors. So basically it's saying that it should be accessible to anyone and everyone who's trying to use this technology or run their own business. Thankfully, DePin democratizes GPU access by making it affordable and accessible to a broader audience. Universities, startups, and independent researchers can now harness the power of AI without financial concerns. This mission aligns with the blockchain community's main goal of financial inclusion and connecting more people to digital assets. It also speaks to the power of moving away from centralized providers. Unfortunately, the crypto industry is intimately familiar with the dangerous impact of a single bad actor. Providing more institutions with access to decentralized GPUs prevents an over-reliance on a single data center or AI company. If AI penetrates our lives the way experts predict, it's imperative that no single company has too much say in what this looks like. So just so that one company doesn't have the ulterior power to control whatever, just so there's no monopoly in it. The future of DePin and Gen AI. This year's DePin summer is also an AI summer. As hundreds of thousands flock to warm destinations with cold drinks, they've likely already been aware of AI's influence. Maybe they had a facial recognition at their boarding gate, or perhaps ChatGPT helped them find their dream resort. Behind the scenes, these applications were gathering vast amount of energy to make their lives easier. Many don't realize that DePin applications will start to pop up just as quickly will be given the opportunities to monetize their resources. Whether that's CPU, GPU, or GPS history, there's no reason those developments must be at odds with each other. In fact, they should develop in tandem. DePin can help ensure AI development is energy efficient and climate friendly. In the AI age, GPU is all the new oil, and we should treat it as such. Note, the reviews expressed in this column are those of the author and do not necessarily reflect those of CoinDesk Incorporated or its owners and affiliates. Edited by Benjamin Schiller. So of course we did see that this was posted by Mitch Liu, basically giving his own take about DePin infrastructure, especially highlighting, it kind of sounds like Theta without saying Theta Network, but in my own opinion, my own biased opinion, it sounds like Theta Network. For those who are interested or want to go dive deeper, feel free to comment down below. I'll try to answer any questions that I am able to answer, or at least point you in some sort of direction. Feel free to also please hit that like and subscribe button if you like the content so far. There's still a little bit more that I want to highlight. Going on to this next post, we're going to see that since ThetaCon is taking place in Vegas this year, the Sphere will undoubtedly be part of everyone's conversations at some point. The article gives some good insight into the technical specs of this modern marvel, the reason as to why I'm posting posting this is because we do know that Nvidia is some sort of partner affiliate when it comes to powering the Sphere. I did mention it in a previous video, so if you haven't seen that yet, it was probably like 2 videos from this one when it gets released, maybe 3, but it's just also highlighted here in this article, so I'll post that down below in the description, so check those out too if you have more time to really dive into some of these articles. And just also a friendly reminder, none of these videos are financial advice. Continuing here, we're going to see that DePin's blog, it looks like they started their people's page to introduce leaders, builders, and innovators of DePin landscape, starting with Mitch Liu, the co-founder of Theta Network. It's the first post written by Electrum1210 on their blog, many more to come. Maybe I'll be able to participate in this because it seems like a community type of blog, so we shall see. This is just a little bio of who Mitch Liu is, Theta Network. I'm sure I haven't really dove too much into it just because I feel like if you're a part of this whole blockchain journey with me when it comes to Theta, I'm sure you already know who this individual is, but it looks like from this reader's point of view, you can see their point of view. Continue on to Theta Network themselves. In a huge leap forward for Theta, the mobile version of Theta Edge node is for Android devices is scheduled to launch on September 25th of 2024. This release features a video object detection AI model that runs on consumer grade Android mobile devices. So for those who aren't exactly too sure, this is an article itself, but it was an older one back in May, I believe. So basically saying for those Android users near the end of September that you will be able to use your phone, I believe it's your camera, for object detection. So for example, if I use my phone and then I'm recording on my camera here, it'll be able to detect that, and then you can utilize that and earn T-Fuel. On this next slide here, I'll show you that example. So for here, Mitch even posts Android Edge jobs rewarded in T-Fuel. You can see that there's some food, the detected cup, sandwich, fork, and dining table, and then they earn 0.1 T-Fuel for that object detection. So that is just a quick example. That's the only thing I've really seen in the recent weeks or so. When videos or information comes out, I'll try to release that as soon as I can. But overall, that is all I really have for today's video, guys. Thank you so much if you're an OG viewer and subscriber. I would not be here without you guys. And if you're a new viewer trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, please hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Check out all the links down below in the description for all the links I post in this video, along with my Imagine Replay referral link if you are trying to earn as much TNT20 token, especially on the Theta blockchain. In addition to staking your Theta tokens to my Guardian node or my Elite Edge node if you want to stake your T-Fuel tokens to that. Either way, help out my channel, help out the Theta Network, but overall help yourselves out. Earn as much T-Fuel passively as possible and utilize it however you want on Open Theta, Theta Drop, any of the subchains of Theta, or just withdrawing it back to your wallet. But overall, really am glad to be back on a more consistent schedule. Looking forward to making more YouTube videos and content. So if you haven't yet, definitely comment down below, hit the like and subscribe button, follow for more. The Theta journey, I'm really hoping for the rest of this year, but until the next video, until the next Theta update, it is your boy Justin Bassetti, so try to keep up. Alright. Deuces.